You choose whenever we start, we put it here.
Yeah, then I'm going to move it there now. Sorry.
Chairs? Should we go through the chairs?
Roshan, can you move this slightly away? Or actually, maybe I'll just put it next to it.
Let me pull that there.
Let me see if it works.
At least I got one for myself. My wedding song. Okay. Whoa. Is it working okay?
It's working.
Is it the Wi-Fi signal that's letting us down? Or?
No. It's working. It's already live.
Can Mary take a picture of the three of us?
It just depends what angle to take it from. Where you're standing, do you think that's the best angle?
Oh, for looking at what's going on. Yeah, that's good. And you
Because
can
I
see a
thought-
lot of the people.
Yeah, at first I thought we wanted to take it with. Okay, I'll just sit here.
Look at each other smiling like, oh, we're so funny. We're laughing at each other. No, we're like so lovely.
Oh, that.
Taking around the back.
Come up past the back.
Oh, what was that clip to? Oh, I see.
How's that?
Oh, yeah. Appreciate this. Yeah.
Okay, stop with it.
Oh, it's oh, somebody's listening.
Longer than we do. Oh, nice that Carmel's mixing everywhere.
Oh yeah. There's nothing many brand and
Nothing to need to see. We'll get somewhere that we can get our YouTube.
Now, do you know the plan?
They said they were going to be able to go.
You're going to walk from that column to the sign. So if you want to sit on one of those,
That should be on my head. Yeah.
you don't need to
I don't need to do
get off the
nothing
same
except
except for that.
gather the troops together.
Yeah. All right.
So
And the
I am gonna put it like that.
Hey, so how do we say your name?
Sukin.
Suki. That's fancy.
Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, the whole family. Actually, most of my family knows them very well. Yeah.
But I know your mum particularly well, because your dad, I bet. Because your mum's a Christian. And Jem and I just go today with my husband. Is to live with your cousin.
You don't want me to have you more
What's his first name?
Yeah.
And he lives in Melbourne.
Especially the
It's
days
like the leader side or the family, right?
Ryan. Yes, Ryan he was in Melbourne.
Yeah, they're all the teachers. They're all of them.
So nothing it is.
Yeah, fun.
You're still making
No, I think it's
Otherwise,
Where are you now?
Oh,
Really?
yeah, at the moment, yeah.
But maybe not going for long, or you
Don't know. But I do. Yes,
I must let Gemma know that you're related to Ryan. She lived with Ryan and Shuri.
yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And that was another, so that's a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
10 years ago.
It was quite a while ago, yes. And you're based here. So we live on the opposite end of Perth. We live in Freeman. Nice. Other end. I'm not great. But I've known Connor's dad since he was 16. Oh, wow. So we back up a long way. Before he was a Baha'i. Coming to our family. Yeah. That's right. Kevin, I'm just telling him that you should see
Sorry?
Many years now. It's gone.
Flat.
Flat. Okay.
No replacement, no charger.
No replacement, no charger.
That was a camera with the battery from your camera.
Yeah, it belongs to someone. I don't really know, and
Alright.
even if
No,
I
it's
start
charged.
charging it now, I don't know when it'll be ready to start. Let a lot of people take photos with their cameras. And, yeah. So they think, oh, where's the camera? Oh, it's over. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just put it in the living room. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And my lawn is really good. Thanks
Oh.
for
It's working. What time would you like to start? You want to start later?
Well, she's here.
Oh, I need to have a word with her.
Okay.
I feel like I really want to move this.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I move this? Okay. Because I feel like the end of that mic stand is going to be like over their face. So,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't dare to sit there to see whether it's true.
Just a sec. They're not looking. Quick.
Yeah, I'll leave that to them to try out the chair. And I think this has audio stream too, so everyone's just listening to what we're saying.
And you're not using the audio feed, obviously.
I think it has. Because otherwise it's just a really boring live video with no audio.
So I've dubbed other stuff. You took my voices.
I want to ask it.
Is this right? This is
Can you pick out sound as well?
Yes, it should.
Oh, are you sure? I can put.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he's got. Which room? Yes. Sush wants me to sit next to you, Mum. Okay. The only thing is, because I'm over there, I won't be able to reach the music stand. When Wing gets up to start the thing, can you just grab the music stand and put it there for me? Between.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is anyone here?
I think my husband's going to see him.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
He's just there. Sorry, he's just there. Just ask him. Are you going to sit down? Are you sitting here? Are you? Okay.
Okay, do you mind if I sit there? Thank you.
But this big one is definitely short. Isn't that long ago?
Rosh, is this working?
Wrong time to stand.
Rosh, at one point in my thing, I'm going to get the crowd to say something to these people. Do you think you can lift the laptop and show the crowd and put it back? Is that too dramatic?
I can.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
There's 3 things they're going to say.
Just signal.
Friends, if you could take your seats, we'd like to begin. The bride and groom would like to get married.
They're not probably going to get right?
Please stop socializing so they can enter their separate union.
It's very loud up there.
I'm trying to tell Naeem to turn it up.
Licenses.
Can you hear me? Friends, Carmel and Noor have traveled a long distance to get married here today. If you could please give them your attention. We are gathered here today on this joyous occasion to celebrate special love that Carmel and Noor share. It is a love based on giving and receiving, as well as having and sharing. And the love that they give and have is shared and received. And through this having and giving and sharing and receiving, we too can share and love and have and receive. If you're wondering whether I've lost the plot, that was actually a quote from Carmel and Noor's favorite TV show, Friends. For those of you familiar with the show, I am today's Minister. But seriously, my name is Sharon, and I will be your MC today. Today's ceremony is being streamed live to friends and family across the world. We need to give a special hola to Noor's family in Argentina. So if you can all, on the count of 3, please say hola to them. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. We've also got friends watching from Israel. So if you could give them on the count of 3 a big shalom. 1, 2, 3. Shalom! And my sister is watching from Russia. You can give her a big privyet. 1, 2, 3. Privyet! Beautiful. Since both Carmel and Noor are members of the Baha'i faith, they will be married according to Baha'i law. Abdul Baha has stated the true marriage of Baha'is is this, that husband and wife should be united both physically and spiritually, so that they may ever improve the spiritual life of each other and may enjoy everlasting unity throughout all the worlds of God. This is Baha'i marriage. A Baha'i marriage ceremony is very simple and has only one requirement, that the couple recite the Baha'i marriage vow in the presence of at least 2 witnesses. The rest of the wedding is entirely up to the wishes of the couple. And today, Carmel and Noor have prepared a wonderful program for you all, and you hopefully have received a copy from themselves. We'll begin with a song, and then some prayers and words from the Baha'i writings that have been chosen by Carmel and Noor. They will then recite the Baha'i marriage vow. If everyone could please turn off their mobile phones and refrain from any photography during the devotions, you'll have plenty of opportunities later to take photos. So we can start now.
This song was written by Carmel's favorite uncle, Greg Parker. Actually, he would have introduced himself as introduced it as written for Carmel because she was his favorite niece. He used to say that to every single one of his nieces. We're very honored, Wing and I, to sing it for you today. It's based on selections from Baha'i prayers for weddings.
Oh my Lord, these 2 moons are weathered in my love and illumined by their hope and trust in thee. Let their marriage queen be gladly. May the threading lights of thy lights shine through them on all who share their path. May the shining drops of thy love imbue them, and every thirsty heart. Oh my Lord, these two souls are turning to thy face. These true souls are yearning for thy grace, thy grace. Let their union bring thee gladness. May the threading lights of thy grace shine through them on all who share their path. May the shining drops of thy love imbue them, and every thirsty heart. Oh my Lord, these two seas are surging into one. Two spirits are merging in union in love. Let this union bring thee gladness. May the threading lights of thy grace shine through them on all who share their path. May the shining drops of thy love imbue them, and every thirsty heart. Oh my Lord, these two stars are shining with thy light. These two hearts are beating with delight in thee. Let this marriage bring thee gladness. May the threading lights of thy grace shine through them on all who share their path. May the shining drops of thy love imbue them, and every thirsty heart. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, my Lord, oh my Lord.
He is the bestower, the bounties. Praise be to God, the ancient, the ever-abiding, the changeless, the eternal. He who hath testified in his own being that verily he is the one, the single, the untrammeled, the exalted. We bear witness that verily there is no God but him, acknowledging his oneness, confessing his singleness. He hath ever dwelt in unapproachable heights, in the summits of his loftiness, sanctified from the mention of aught save himself, free from the description of aught but him. And when he desired to manifest grace and beneficence to men, and to set the world in order, he revealed observances and created laws. Among them he established the marriage, and made it as a fortress for well-being and salvation, and enjoined it upon us in that which was sent down out of the heaven of sanctity, his most holy book. He saith, great is his glory, enter into wedlock, O people, that ye may bring forth one who will make mention of me amid my servants. This is my bidding unto you. Hold fast to it as an assistance to yourselves.
The bond that unites hearts most perfectly is loyalty. True lovers, once united, must show forth the utmost faithfulness one to another. You must dedicate your knowledge, your talents, your fortunes, your titles, your bodies, and your spirits to God, to Baha'u'llah, and to each other. Let your hearts be spacious as the universe of God.
Allow no trace of jealousy to creep between you. For jealousy, like unto poison, vitiates the very essence of love. Let not the ephemeral incidents and accidents of this changeful life cause a rift between you. When differences present themselves, take counsel together in secret, lest others magnify a speck into a mountain. Harbor not in your hearts any grievance, but rather explain its nature to each other with such frankness and understanding that it will disappear, leaving no remembrance. Choose fellowship and amity, and turn away from jealousy and hypocrisy.
Your thoughts must be lofty, your ideals luminous, your minds spiritual, so that your souls may become a dawning place for the sun of reality. Let your hearts be unto two pure mirrors, reflecting the stars of the heaven of love and beauty.
Together, make mention of noble aspirations and heavenly concepts. Let there be no secrets, one from another. Make your home a haven of rest and peace. Be hospitable, and let the doors of your house be open to the faces of friends and strangers. Welcome every guest with radiant grace, and let each feel that it is his own home.
No mortal can conceive the union and harmony which God has designed for man and wife. Nourish continually the tree of your union with love and affection, so that it will remain ever green and verdant throughout all seasons and bring forth luscious fruits for the healing of the nations.
O beloved of God, may your home be a vision of the paradise of Abha, so that whoever enters there may feel the essence of purity and harmony, and cry out from their heart, here is the home of love. Here is the palace of love. Here is the nest of love. Here is the garden of love.
Be like two sweet singing birds perched upon the highest branches of the tree of life, filling the air with songs of love and rapture.
Lay the foundation of your affection in the very center of your spiritual being, at the very heart of your consciousness, and let it not be shaken by adverse winds.
And when God gives you sweet and lovely children, consecrate yourselves to instruction and guidance, so that they may become imperishable flowers of the divine rose garden, nightingales of the ideal paradise, servants of the world of humanity, and the fruit of the tree of your life.
Live in such harmony that others may take your lives for an example and may say one to another, "Look how they live like two doves in one nest, in perfect love, affinity, and union." It is as though God has needed the very essence of their beings for the love of one another.
Attain the ideal love that God has destined for you, so that you may become partakers of eternal life forthwith. Quaff deeply from the fountain of truth, and dwell all the days of your life in the paradise of glory, gathering immortal flowers from the garden of divine mysteries.
Be to each other as heavenly lovers and divine beloved ones, dwelling in a paradise of love. Build your nest on the leafy branches of the tree of love. Sail upon the shoreless sea of love. Walk in the eternal rose garden of love. Bathe in the shining rays of the sun of love. Be firm and steadfast in the path of love. Perfume your nostrils with the fragrances from the flowers of love. Attune your ears to the soul-entrancing melodies of love.
Let your aims be as generous as the banquets of love, and your words as a string of white pearls from the ocean of love. Drink deeply of the elixir of love, so that you may live continually in the reality of divine love. How about that?
Know thou of a certainty that love is the secret of God's holy dispensation, the manifestation of the All-Merciful, the fountain of spiritual outpourings. Love is heaven's kindly light, the Holy Spirit's eternal breath that vivifieth the human soul. Love is the cause of God's revelation unto man, the vital bond inherent, in accordance with the divine creation and the realities of things. Love is the one means that ensureth true felicity, both in this world and the next. Love is the light that guideth in darkness, the living link that uniteth God with man, that assureth the progress of every illumined soul. Love is the most great law that ruleth this mighty and heavenly cycle, the unique power that bindeth together the diverse elements of this material world, the supreme magnetic force that directeth the movements of the spirits in the celestial realms. Love revealeth with unfailing and limitless power the mysteries latent in the universe. Love is the spirit of life unto the adorned body of mankind, the establisher of true civilization in this mortal world, and the shadow of imperishable glory upon every high-aiming race and nation.
Él es el compasivo, el todo magnífico. Oh Dios, mi Dios, tú me ves, tú me conoces. Tú eres mi asilo y mi refugio. A nadie he buscado, ni a nadie buscaré salvo a ti. Ningún sendero he hollado, ni sendero alguno hollaré, sino el sendero de tu amor. En la lúgubre noche de la desesperación, mi ojo se vuelve expectante y lleno de esperanza hacia la aurora de tu ilimitado favor. Y a la hora del amanecer, mi alma lánguida es vivificada y fortalecida por el recuerdo de tu belleza y perfección. Aquel a quien auxilia la gracia de tu misericordia, aunque no sea más que una gota, se convertirá en un océano sin límites. Y el más insignificante átomo que sea ayudado por la efusión de tu cariñosa bondad, brillará como una estrella radiante. Cobija bajo tu protección, oh tu espíritu de pureza. Tú que eres el proveedor todo generoso, a este cautivo e inflamado siervo tuyo. Ayúdale en este mundo de la existencia a permanecer constante en tu amor. Y permite que este pájaro de alas rotas alcance un refugio y amparo en tu divino nido que se halla en el árbol celestial.
Glory be unto thee, O my God. Verily, this thy servant and this thy maidservant have gathered under the shadow of thy mercy, and they are united through thy favor and generosity. O Lord, assist them in this thy world and thy kingdom, and destine for them every good thought, thy bounty and grace. O Lord, confirm them in thy servitude and assist them in thy service. Suffer them to become the signs of thy name in thy world, and protect them through thy bestowals which are inexhaustible in this world and the world to come. O Lord, they are supplicating the kingdom of thy mercifulness and invoking the realm of thy singleness. Verily, they are married in obedience to thy command. Cause them to become the signs of harmony and unity until the end of time. Verily, thou art the omnipotent, the omnipresent, and the almighty.
O thou kind Lord, we are servants of thy threshold, taking shelter at thy holy door.
We seek no refuge, save only this strong pillar.
Turn nowhere for a haven, but unto thy safe keeping.
Protect us,
Bless us,
support us,
make us such that we shall love but thy good pleasure.
utter only thy praise,
Follow only the pathway of truth,
that we may become rich enough to dispense with all save thee, and receive our gifts from the sea of thy beneficence.
that we may ever strive to exalt thy cause, and to spread thy sweet savours far and wide.
That we may become oblivious of self, and occupied only with thee.
And disown all else, and be caught up in thee.
O thou provider, O thou forgiver, grant us thy grace and loving kindness,
Thy gifts and thy bestowals,
and sustain us that we may attain our goal.
thou art the powerful, the able, the knower, the seer,
And verily thou art the generous,
and verily thou art the all-merciful,
and verily thou art the ever forgiven,
he to whom repentance is due.
he who forgiveth even the most grievous of sins.
Before our lovely Carmel and Noor share their vow, I just thought I'd say a few words about it. Baha'u'llah has designated a verse to be said by both bride and groom at the time of marriage. We will all verily abide by the will of God. As you are aware, the fundamental purpose of the Baha'i faith is to unite all the people of the world in one universal cause. And we see this manifest in the marriage vow, where the coming together of these two beautiful people and the pronouncement of the vow that we will all verily abide by the will of God includes all of us and acts as an opportunity for us all to be united in a common purpose, one of supporting this union and assisting it to become a beacon of hope and service to humanity. So I invite you both to come forward.
We will all verily abide by the will of God.
We will all verily abide by the will of God.
Go on, give her a kiss.
The newly married couple will now move to the gazebo to sign their marriage certificates with their two witnesses and the Baha'i marriage celebrant who is authorized to conduct the wedding on behalf of the Australian government. If you could please remain seated and silent while they do this and enjoy the music. And then once they come back, we will all have an opportunity to greet the newlyweds.
This
Oh, where's that? Hey! Sorry!
Correct.
Get him to sign. You have to sign one more. Is he getting it?
He's getting it from me.
You'd like to sign these. You sign under your name. How are you? Good.
I feel like Mary's got that.
Yes, you sign. What we'll do is you sign this. You can set some You want to take some photos with the book? You're okay? Yeah. So I just did the sign.
I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I got person.
Nice one, those two witnesses sign your document for the local
No, that's fine. I'll get them to do it today.
That's fine.
Before they go.
Kevin, I'll tell you what the other bit of work you have to do is to take this. This is their, and just to pass some way down the music.
I have to take
Take
over. Thank you. You need to get brochure.
You only need these two to sign. It's a little simple. Make sure that you get them signed. And that's for you in the house. The legal side is all done. They can go now. You're married.
You want to say something before you go?
We're married. Gracias por estar ahí. Thank you everyone for watching and also now.
Oh, wedding.
Mr. and Mrs. Said Croft. Thanks everyone for listening to me and staying seated and being silent. That was really great.
You're welcome.
Like my students.
Yeah, no worries.
Don't listen
Anytime.
to a word I say. Okay, once again, I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Said Croft. Before we enjoy the lovely garden that is the Croft Garden, we're going to have just a few words. First, I'd like to introduce to you or welcome Carmel's wonderful parents, Kevin and Sushil Croft.
Thank you very much. I have a few notes because I'm sure I'll forget things. Thank you all for coming. I'm glad the weather's turned out well and we can just about all fit in the garden. I just want to acknowledge a few people who have travelled a long way to be here today from interstate and overseas. I'm going to go through some of them. I won't name everybody because that's be impossible, but Shirin, Tim and May and their son Max, who's been playing the violin, have come all the way from Tasmania, so thank you for coming. And Carl and Noor's friends who they've been working with in Israel, and some of them are now back in Australia, but Angela, Mariam and Sukin from Adelaide and Ian from Singapore, thank you very much for coming that long distance. I also wanted to acknowledge Carmel's grandmother, Shanta, who's the only grandparent of both Noor and Carmel who are still with us. So, and she read in the ceremony, so thank you, Shanta. Unfortunately, there are a number of people that can't be here, friends and family, and I particularly wanted to acknowledge Noor's parents, Mitra and Sharam, and also his sisters and extended family in Argentina. They just really couldn't make that long distance to be here today, but we do wish them well, and we hope that we can welcome you here in our garden sometime in the future. Also, Carmel's uncle Clive in London and Auntie Sush and Lewis, also in London, were not able to be here today. Auntie Nita and Manu and their cousins in Indonesia also were unable to make it here today. There's also other cousins and friends around the world who unfortunately weren't able to make it. And of course, Greg Parker, who one of his songs was sung at the beginning.
And he sang on a recording with Rachel.
He sang on a recording. Beautiful. Thank you. I finally want to thank all of you. I want to welcome Noor to the family. Welcome, Noor. I've only really got to know Noor over the past week or so. Cecile went to check him out beforehand and gave him the thumbs up of approval. But anyway, I've got to know Noor over the last week, and I've got him working out in the garden. And, he's quite an industrious young man, so I'm quite pleased. I've also discovered he's a good cook, and some of the sweets and things that you'll be eating this afternoon have been baked by Noor. So. I can hardly read my own writing. Anyway, I think it's going to be a very good start. I'm sure that I've been watching Noor and Carmel this week, and they've been working really well together. They consult well together. So I'm sure that you're going to have a great life. Okay, thank you.
He's going to stay with me. It's no secret I believe in miracles and the mysterious. I'm in great company, even with Einstein, who said, the most beautiful thing that one can experience is the mysterious. So I'd love to share some of our mysterious experiences leading to today. In 1980, our son was born. His name, Roshan. We named him Roshan, which means light. Our daughter, Carmel, was born a few years after, and we named her Carmel Joy. 3 years ago, she went to serve as a volunteer at the Baha'i World Center on Mount Carmel, the place she was named after. There she falls in love with this guy from Argentina. His name, Nur, which means light. So joy and light come together, and we have more light all around. More mysteries. Just 2 weeks after these two, who had been buddies for nearly a year, confessed their love for each other, we hear that Noor's parents, who live in Argentina, and many family members were going to Mount Carmel for a long-planned pilgrimage at the Baha'i holy places in Israel. So, more magic, right? I want to meet them. With less than 5 days' notice, I was able to fly to Israel to meet Noor's parents. And our flights happened to arrive 20 minutes apart from each other, unplanned. That's pretty cool. So we met at the airport. I can honestly say that when I met his family, it was love at first sight. I'm looking this way because there's a live stream to Argentina where his family are joining us. In case you're wondering why I'm looking there. So it was love at first sight. I just felt the love for Mirta and Shahram Saeed the moment I met them. And their family, who helped bridge the Spanish and English gaps in language. Because when I said I'd like to come and meet them, Carmel says, but they don't speak English. And I said, you don't speak Spanish. And then she said, I'll just check with Noor. And Noor says, she wants to come? She's crazy. And he said something which I really like. One of the points. He said, I love crazy. Yes. And everyone knows I'm crazy, right? In a nice way.
Look at Kevin's
I'm
face.
overjoyed. We now have a South American connection. South American connection. Now, our Carmel is pretty precious to us Crofties and Sundrams, and we were not about to let her just marry anyone. Carmel's a wonderful daughter who has always been a strong, capable, and caring person. Quite an independent young lady. She's loving, compassionate, and intelligent. Carmel can light up a room with her presence. So I scrutinized my daughter's possible future husband as soon as I got there. But in less than half a day, I had to say, it ticked all the boxes. It was a big yes. You're as warm, friendly, very capable, flexible, thoughtful, open, and kind. Actually, he was kind to me even before he had special, because I met him in May when I went on a pilgrimage there myself. I don't think they had any special designs on each other, but he was particularly kind to me. He made all these nice, he made me nice lunch and stuff like that. Very thoughtful.
He may have had plans.
They have. Most importantly, they adore each other and they work and serve together brilliantly. So here we are, less than 2 months after my magical trip to Israel to meet him and his family, celebrating their union in our garden. A dream come true for all of us. I'm so pleased we all shared the same values regarding this wedding. The focus would be family and friends and loved ones. Not about being fancy, but being family. Karma and Noor's focus in all the preparations for this big day has not been what will make us special, but what will make our guests happy, especially their kids. What a joy it is for us to have all of you here to share this wonderful beginning of their life together as the Saeed Prophets. And we'll be joined in spirit by our loved ones all around the world and in many worlds of God. I believe in miracles and magic, and I can feel our ancestors and angels from both families smiling and cheering them on. Today, I think it's been quite a journey with them, doing the nudging and pushing from I don't know where to get them together. Noor Saeed, we welcome you into our family, and we know Kamel will be welcomed into yours. We are so grateful that both of you found each other, and to all of you, thank you for sharing this day with us. Just want to say thanks to all of our families, especially my family who helped so much with all the preparations. And thank you to all of you for coming. And thank you to Noor for coming into my life.
Aww.
I was kind of hard about speaking, so I guess I'm going to be very limited to say that I have no words to be thankful for everyone who's been chipping in to help in any way for this special day to be happening. And to see all the joy in your faces just gives us more joy, because just like Sushil said, it was never about this day being special for us, but being special for you. Like she said many times, if you feel that you will feel joyful or happy to see us go through this special day, you should be here. So thanks to each one of you for being here and sharing this with us. And a few times I told this one standing next to me that not only when I found her, I found joy, but I found hope in my life. And for that, I'm very grateful, and I feel so fortunate. And not only for her, but for all her family that I got to meet here, and everyone is just wonderful. También quiero dedicar unas palabras para mis padres que están del otro lado del mundo. Hola. y ella ahora va a traducir lo que yo estoy diciendo. She's going to translate it. Y bueno, pronto estaremos por ahí visitándolos y gracias por enviar las palabras que ahora vamos a escuchar de parte de ustedes. Seguir, I was going to speak in English, I started, sorry. So follow now, we're going to hear my parents who sent a recording speech, so we can hear them, and we haven't heard them yet, so they're going to speak in Spanish. And then my aunt from the States translated that into English, and we are here as well, so everybody can understand. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Unidos en el amor, en el servicio de la Santa, donde se han conocido y han reconocido sus almas gemelas. Una madre y un padre siempre anhelan que sus hijos encuentren la pareja ideal. Estamos muy contentos por su casamiento.
En el tiempo que estuvimos con ustedes, nos vimos muy enamorados y muy decididos a formar una familia en unidad y armonía, como Dios y Bahá'u'lláh nos ha enseñado. Sentimos no poder estar físicamente con ustedes y compartir este momento tan importante en sus vidas. Pero en este mundo moderno lo vamos a ver por la web. Y próximamente, Dios mediante, nos encontraremos y los abrazaremos a ustedes y al resto de la nueva familia.
Por tanto, esposa en el cielo de tu misericordia a estos dos pájaros del nido de tu amor, y haz de ellos el medio de atraer gracia perpetua, para que de la unión de estos dos mares de amor surja una ola de ternura, que vierta en la playa de la vida perlas de pura y hermosa descendencia. Con todo nuestro amor, Mirta y Sharam Said, Papucho y Mapucho.
Dearest Carmela and Noor, you lovely young souls were united for your love to the service of God in the Holy Land, where you met and recognized each other as soulmates. Parents always hope that their children find happiness by finding the right spouse. We are very happy and feel blessed for this union. The time that we spent with you in Haifa, we saw and felt your love for each other, and also your determination to start a family in unity and harmony, as God and Bahá'u'lláh has taught us. Unfortunately, we will not be there physically to share this important moment with you. However, this modern world will allow us to see you, and in the near future, God willing, we will hug and kiss you and embrace our new family. Wherefore, wed thou in the heaven of thy mercy these two birds of the nest of thy love, and make them the means of attracting perpetual grace. That from the union of these two seas of love, a wave of tenderness may surge and cast the pearls of pure and goodly offspring on the shore of love. With all our love, your parents, Shahram and Mirta.
socializing early. All right. All right, we're about to get the party started. But before we do, I have some party logistics. First of all, if everyone hasn't already downloaded the app WedPics, that's WEDPICS. It's a very technologically advanced wedding. Please do so. Type in the password Carmel Noor Jan 31. That's today's date and their names, just in case you didn't realize. And you can upload all your pics and you can see everyone else's pics, and it's just very exciting. Please do that. Then in about 20 minutes, we're going to get into the tent and there'll be the cutting of the cake. Before that, there's activities everywhere. Carmel and Noor have painstakingly set them up for you to enjoy, so you better enjoy them. Get out there. They will be upset if you don't enjoy them. You heard them. They want you to enjoy yourself. So go enjoy yourself. And there is a wishing well. I'm sure you've seen it, but if you haven't, around the back, around the corner there, that's for you to write your well wishes. Wishing well, get it? And sorry. But before we do all of those fun, exciting things, we're going to end the ceremony itself with a beautiful song called The Blessing of the Home. And Carmel and Noora would like to invite you all to join in. If you know the words, it's the one that begins, "Fill thou, O God, our home."
Everyone, please join in. Please, you know the words. Fill thou, O God, our home with harmony and happiness, with laughter and delight, with radiant kindness and overflowing joy, that in the union of our hearts thy love may find a lodging place, and thou thyself mayst make this home of ours thine own. Fill thou, O God, our home with harmony and happiness, with laughter and delight, with radiant kindness and overflowing joy, that in the union of our hearts thy love may find a lodging place, and thou thyself mayst make this home of ours thine own.
I just would like to acknowledge Padma, who has done a lot of work for this, but she's sick in bed right now. So she would have joined us here.
And Shanti.
And Shanti, is she sick?
She's here, but she was
She's here
very
and
sick.
she's been really not very well. Okay, thank you very much. So it means joy. Oh man, I didn't know this. Noor just pointed out another mysterious connection. Oh, Sa'id means joy. joy and light. You're like, wow.
She's very well to hold on. Sienna, Mom, ask Sienna if she's to toilet. I wonder if they're okay.
Not yet. I'll do it.
Oh, you've got. I've got.
You guys, I'll just be around here.
Yeah. I'll come with you.
I need to go as well. I'm back. I have the. Put on hold.
So what's it?
You go right in the laptop. Right. Look in there. Look at the laptop. Look. Look in there. Hello?
I saw your lovely daughter in the sweet card.
Jumpstart, you're going to just go. I don't know what to do with this. He's on there, you got to do it.
Nice to have them. It's nice to see them. Wonderful. And wonderful family. Oh, thank God. That's it. It's very witness. The other four they're nice people, so did the stand did the stand squeak when you went out to it did squeak? Was it fun? Oh, I took a photo of it. I did a photo of it squeaking.
There, in the monkey. Look at the monkey.
Very nice.
Go and put him. Take him there.
Look at you, Tiny. What's say now? Yeah.
Love having you. Love having you there. I haven't seen you mummy there.